Have you ever wondered how the stuff you use every day, your car, your phone, even your lunch, is made with such incredible, perfect precision? Well, the answer is a quiet revolution that's happening right now on factory floors all over the world. Today, we're diving into the industrial automation boom. I want you to just picture this for a second. A huge manufacturing plant that pretty much never stops, where machines are doing all the heavy lifting, all the really delicate assembly, and checking the quality, all on their own. You know, it sounds like something straight out of science fiction, but it is fast becoming our reality. So what is industrial automation at its core? It's really about using technology, everything from robots to super smart sensors, to run factories with almost no human help. And the goal is simple: get way better results. We're talking fewer mistakes, much safer working conditions, and absolutely flawless timing, all happening automatically. Now, this isn't just some cool, futuristic concept. It is a massive, and I mean colossal, global market. And when you start to look at the numbers, you really begin to get a sense of just how huge this transformation is. Okay, let's start with a baseline. Just a short while ago, the global market for all this automation tech was valued at nearly $280 billion. That's a huge industry all by itself, right? But believe me, that's just the starting line. By 2033, that number is expected to absolutely explode to over $500 billion. Think about that. It's set to more than double in size in less than 10 years. The scale of this growth is just staggering. So what on earth is driving it? Well, the engine behind this whole thing is a compound annual growth rate of over 9%. To put that into perspective, that's a steady, relentless expansion year after year. It's being pushed by things like cheaper sensors, smarter AI, and all the pressures on our global supply chains. It's basically forcing industries to automate or risk getting left in the dust. So, how does all this stuff actually work? Well, to really get it, it helps to think of an automated factory kind of like a living thing. It's got its own brain, its own nerves, and its own muscles, all working together in perfect harmony. Now, when you look at how the market breaks down, one piece of the puzzle just jumps right out. Controllers. They make up a whopping 42% of the market, and that makes total sense when you remember that they're the central brain of the entire operation. Companies are pouring money into that central command to make sure everything runs like clockwork. Let's quickly walk through how they all work together. Picture a car being built. The controllers, that's the brain, are calling all the shots. Then the sensors, which are like the nerves, detect that a car door is in the perfect position. That signal triggers the robotics, the muscle, to weld it instantly. And the whole process is being watched by human operators through the software, which is like the system's language. And that incredibly precise, perfect movement of the robot arm, that's all thanks to the drives and motors. Okay, so we've got the what and the how. But who's actually using all this technology? The short answer is, well, pretty much anyone who makes anything, from the car you drive to the food in your kitchen. These right here are the heavy hitters. Car companies, gadget makers, food producers, pharma giants. They all have the same critical needs. They need speed, they need flawless accuracy, and they need consistent quality. They have to follow super strict rules. And for them, automation isn't a luxury, it's the key to survival. The auto industry is, without a doubt, the biggest adopter. And this line from our source material really says it all. When you're building cars, there's absolutely zero room for error. It's not just about going fast, it's about making the exact same perfect movement every single time. And honestly, robots can deliver that perfection in a way humans just can't. All right, let's zoom out for a second and look at the global picture. This race to automate isn't just happening in one corner of the world. It's this incredibly dynamic competition playing out between the planet's biggest economic players. So, this global race really has two main powerhouses, but they each have a totally different story. Over in North America, you've got the established leader. High labor costs and a mature industrial base make automation a no-brainer for saving money. But the story of pure explosive growth, that's happening in the Asia-Pacific. With booming production in places like China and India, that region is automating at a breathtaking speed, and it's closing the gap fast. This quote from the research just sums up this entire revolution perfectly. Where manual tasks once ruled, code now takes charge, quietly, steadily. See, it's not a loud, dramatic takeover. It's a fundamental change in the very DNA of how we make things. And that, of course, brings us to the final and most important question. We've seen how this tech can bring amazing efficiency and precision, but as these automated factories learn to think for themselves, you have to ask, what happens to the millions of people whose jobs have always been on that factory floor? As this automation boom continues, figuring out how to balance all this progress with people, well, that's going to be the next great challenge.